Hey you guys, I am back with another video. This is the Scents of Days Gone By series, my weekly warm wax review. Say that 10 times fast. As always, if you don't want to watch the entire thing, then please check out the video description below. It'll have timestamps of all the scents that I melted so you can see if anything interests you, or kind of like pick and choose what you want to watch in the video or just not watch the video. It's all good. Okay, so the first one I want to talk about here is Ava's Country Covered. This is Citrus and Sunshine. I got this in the spring and it is a really nice, like kind of clean, fresh lemon, really bright, really cheery scent. I was trying to find the scent description for this one this morning and I could not find it to save my life on her website. So I wish I knew exactly what was in here, because the scent itself is just, it is very clean and fresh, and it's maybe a little bit more on like the cleaner scent, like a cleaner lemon, but I really do like the scent. It's kind of nice maybe on those weekend days when you're like cleaning the house or you just need something to wake you up. So this one was a like different, brittle. Different sizes of brittle in here. I believe I got 4 melts out of this one. I melted it in the entryway in the Glade. I melted it in the 24-watt hot plate in the kitchen. Each time it was about a medium throw. I never was really able to get this one to perform the way that I really wanted it to, especially being like a kind of a clean lemon scent. I thought it would be really strong, but it really wasn't. I didn't try it in any other warmers besides the hot plate 20-watt and then the 24-watt, so I might have done better in something else, but I really absolutely love the scent. If that one did come back next spring, I would still consider getting it again, just trying it out again. You never know, like it could have just been my nose on those occasions or what was going on, but really great clean scent. This next one here is from Beezy Tarts. This one here is in Pink Sangria, and I got this one from his last restock. So this one is about maybe a month and a half old by the time that I had melted it. Now, Pink Sangria is a Bath & Body Works dupe. It's mandarin, raspberry, blueberry, and sweetness from sugar crystals. I don't know if that is actually the scent description, but that is all I was able to find. It kind of surprised me that there was blueberry in here, because it's not a note that I picked up, but when I smell it, it's just an absolutely fresh, I would believe that there's mandarin in here. It's definitely strong and some kind of like really bright, fresh citrus scent. So yeah, maybe that's right. Mandarin, raspberry, blueberry, and sugar crystals. That might be correct. Now this one I put in the 24-watt hot plate in my bedroom, and it really didn't do that well. It was like a medium throw. I was having a harder time smelling it unless I specifically kind of like remembered that I was melting something and went looking for it. I did melt it overnight and I could smell it the next day. So it did throw for a decent amount of time. It just never, at least to me, was like really strong, like, right off the bat or anything like that. But I could also maybe have needed to cure this longer. It's cured for, at least a month by the time that I got around to it, but maybe it would benefit from some more cure time. So I do believe I have more of those, and I'll let those go for another month or two and melt them and let you guys know how they do. The next one here is Candles from the Keeping Room, and this one was an 8-ounce bag in Mahogany Spice, and I've melted 2 of these tarts, each time in the bedroom, once in the Glade, once in the 24-watt hot plate. I wrote down that it was a kind of like smoky, strong, masculine scent and very spicy. There was nothing in here that I particularly recognized from anything else that I had melted before, but it's a very strong smelling scent. And this one was a good throw in my bedroom. It was always just had a good performance. Now the actual scent description is African mahogany wood and Tunisian spices, and on her scent description she writes very masculine, and that is absolutely true. I love masculine scents, but that one is probably right, like as masculine as I would ever want to go. That one is a man kind of scent all the way and very distinctive smelling. I haven't smelled anything like that one before. This next one here is from the Glitterati Candle Company, and I got this one in a swap that I had done with somebody in the wax community. Holla! And bubblegum cookies. I don't have a whole lot of bubblegum scents, and once I started smelling this, I think I began to understand kind of what bubblegum smells like. It's not necessarily my favorite type of scent, but it's very distinctive, and it doesn't smell exactly like a candy scent either. It is slightly different than a candy scent. But I would say that the bubblegum in here was a little bit stronger than the cookie scent. So I did what everybody said. This was a fairly large chunk, and people have said, don't melt the whole chunk. You got to at least cut it into half, if not quarters. I cut this in half, and I got a good throw from my 24-watt hot plate. Definitely nice and strong, and definitely stronger on the bubblegum scent, but good performance and a good piece of wax all around. So I have a lot more stuff from Glitterati. I'm still letting cure, and then I'm going to start melting it here pretty soon. This next one here is from Rosegirls, and this one is in Frosted Summer Breeze. I could not find a scent description, but I'm pretty sure this is some type of laundry scent, although I don't know what the frosted in here is. Maybe I don't know if there's Vanilla Bean Noel in here, or something like that, but it's mostly just the laundry scent is what I get. So I melted this in the 24-watt hot plate in the bedroom overnight, and it was about a high throw. I could still smell it the next morning at about like maybe a medium high. It's one of those scents though that like you can smell it much easier if you leave the room and you kind of either smell something else or clear your nose and then come back in, and you can smell it very strongly. But if you're in the room with it for any long period of time, you just start to smell it less and less and less. And I just think it's just the nature of the scent itself. But if you leave and come back, it's like strong as ever. So a high throw for sure. Nice, like clean, fresh laundry scents. I'm not sure what else is in here, but I do like that one. That is a good piece of wax. This next one here from Rosegirls is one of my favorites of the week. This one is in strawberry mallow bread. I was not able to find the exact scent description for this, but I went ahead this week and I actually melted 2 chunks from this bag. Normally I only melt like 1 a week from any one given bag, but I melted 2. And the reason being is that during the last opening Rosegirls did for customs, I got a pie in strawberry jam, zucchini bread, and marshmallow smoothie. So I don't know if the strawberry in here is strawberry jam, but I think I'm going to have something similar coming. So I was okay melting this. This is one of my favorites of the week. Good throw, nice and strong on my 24-watt hot plate, both times that I melted it. You can smell the sweet strawberry scent in here, but I think the zucchini bread is actually the strongest note in here. And it's like a mostly creamy, but I think slightly spicy zucchini bread in here. And then you also get that smoothness from the marshmallow smoothie. That one is an absolutely fabulous blend and great performer. Absolutely love that one. I am so glad I've got a pie coming in either that scent or something similar, because that one is a winner. Now the next one here is from Scentsy, and this one is in ice pine, which is green fir and pine needles along with cool peppermint. The peppermint scent in here is not super strong, because I can smell it on cold. Wait a minute. I can smell it on cold when I smell like the thing here, but I remember when I was melting it, it mostly just smelled like a straight up pine scent. But I melted half of this in the Glade warmer. It was like a medium high throw. I melted the rest in the 24-watt hot plate overnight. And the kind of weird thing though was that like I really couldn't smell it that well, but my husband, he could smell it right away, and he thought it was very strong. Like he walked into the kitchen, you know, where it was melting, and he's like, wow, it smells like a pine tree. And I really couldn't smell it, which really goes to show you that like scent throw, you know, is very, very subjective and very personal to each individual person. So because he could smell it really easily, I'm going to call this one a high throw. I don't know why I had such a harder time smelling it, but it is a really nice pine scent. I will say one thing about my Scentsy wax lately is I'm having a heck of a time getting it out of the warmer with the freezer method. So every time I melt my Scentsy wax now, I'm like, oh my God, like I'm going to have to hot dump it. Or if I forget and then I let the wax pool harden and I freeze it, I'm like, you know, struggling with my butter knife trying to wedge it out. I don't know what it is about the Scentsy wax, and I don't remember it doing that much before, but all of my Scentsy is probably now at least a year old. And they're not coming out of the warmer plate easily. Let me just tell you that. Okay, the next one here is from Starlit Candles, and I think I got this one. I don't think it was a sample. When I had placed an order with Starlit a while ago, she sent me some stuff for free for doing a YouTube video on my haul from her, and I think this is one of the free ones in tea and cake. I absolutely love this scent, and you don't run into like a tea and cake scent from a whole heck of a lot of vendors, but I like it because it's definitely stronger on the tea. You can get that like that herbal tea scent, but also like a nice strong lemon scent in there, and then also with the cake, it's just really good. I put this one on in the Glade in the entryway, and it did really well. I really struggle normally with getting good throw for my entryway Glade warmer. Not with this one, not this time. This one was a good throw. It filled up that entire area, filled up my loft. I can definitely get that like tea lemony scent. Probably was the strongest note in here. It's an interesting twist on a cake scent. If you guys want to try something slightly, you know, like that's like bakery but different, definitely try a tea cake scent. It's really good. But that one was one of my favorites of the week. I really, really enjoyed that one. Okay, the next one here is from Super Tarts, and it is a clamshell in Beauty and the Beast. And this one is Sweet Blackberries and Magically Delicious. Magically Delicious is one of her custom blends that's like supposed to smell like I think like Lucky Charms. I think one time she said there's like 7 fragrance oils in Magically Delicious. So there's a lot of stuff going on in that one scent. Now at the time that I melted this, I didn't remember what the scent description was. So I wrote down that it was a very sweet scent, maybe a cake scent, but I was mostly just getting a very sweet scent out of there, probably from the Magically Delicious. I put it in the 24-watt hot plate both times, and it was a good throw each time. So good performance, nice scent. I didn't write down anything about smelling sweet blackberries when I melted it, but when I smell the clamshell here, I can smell the blackberries very easily. So I'm not sure if that was just my nose maybe not picking it up, because you guys know my nose is pretty stupid, or maybe the Magically Delicious is just stronger on hot, but I was definitely getting a very sweet scent out of that one when it was melting. The next one here from Super Tarts is Heart of Dixie. And I melted this one upstairs. It's pink peonies. No, did I melt this one upstairs? Yeah. Pink peonies, vanilla bean, buttercream, and pink sugar. So I put half of this in the Glade in the bathroom, and it had a high throw. Sorry, coughing. The only thing I wrote down about the scent was that I thought there was some kind of gardenia scent in there. There's not a gardenia in here, it's peonies, but I was definitely picking up a floral scent. And then the next time I melted the other half of it in the 24-watt hot plate in the bedroom, and it was a high throw again. Just really, really nice. Now knowing that there is pink sugar in here, I can kind of smell it, but I think the floral note is probably the dominant note. But it is a really, really nice blend if you guys are into florals and pink sugar. So high throw each time I melted it. So, you know, definitely a good one there from Super Tarts. The next one here from the Bathing Garden. This one is in Belle Morte, if I'm pronouncing that one correctly. And you guys can see here, this one is definitely coming up on a year old. And you guys know how the clamshells sometimes get soft. This one didn't. This one is still like a little soft there, but it's still like pretty rock hard. So sometimes I don't understand why some clamshells get kind of soft and squidgy and some don't. Because I've had Bathing Garden clamshells before get really squidgy. And this one is like a year old and it's like still pretty much solid and hard. So I don't know what the deal is. So Belle Morte is a black fruits, creamy vanilla, ozone, and crisp green scent. What it is a dupe of the Comforter. So if you guys are familiar with Lush, the Comforter is like their really sweet black currant kind of scent. And they come in, it's like the Comforter Bubble Bar. And I think, yeah, I think that's mostly the scent that it comes in is the Bubble Bar. You can sometimes get it in a body lotion. It's a very distinctive kind of scent, one of their best sellers. I'm not a big fan of the Comforter scent. So this does smell pretty much exactly like what the Comforter smells like, but I'm not a huge fan of the scent. It's okay as far as the scents. I melted this one in the Glade warmer in the bathroom twice. Both times it was like a low to a medium throw. I could only really smell it if I was like real close to the warmer. Yeah, but anyways, you know, the wax is getting on the older side. If you like the smell of the Comforter, probably check this one out. I didn't have the best luck with the throw, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that doesn't necessarily mean that you will have bad luck as well. Okay, the next one here from the Bathing Garden is Golden Trapeze. This one was like a really cute tart, and I really like the embed in this one. I melted this one upstairs because it has, this one is lemon meringue with white cake and gardenia icing. But when I smelled it, the gardenia was the strongest note in there to me, so upstairs it went, you know, with the rest of my floral scents and everything like that. I melted this one in the bedroom and the bathroom. It was like a medium throw both times. I could tell that there was some kind of, or I thought there was some kind of like creamy coconut scent in there. It's okay, baby. You can crinkle. My husband is trying to, here, show the camera what you're eating. My husband's over here crinkling, and he's trying to do it like real quietly. Pirate's booty. Go enjoy that booty. That's the only booty you can enjoy besides my booty. Okay, so anyways, Golden Trapeze. So I thought that there was some kind of creamy coconut scent in there. I was off. There's no coconut in here, but I was definitely getting like that bakery scent from the, wow, that camera color's off. I was definitely getting the bakery scent from the lemon meringue and the white cake, but the gardenia scent to me is the strongest scent. But it was a medium throw overall. It was a nice scent. I'm not exactly sure if I would go crazy buying like a ton of this again, but if I saw it, I would probably at least get one again, see if I can get a better throw out of it. Okay, the next one here is from the Spotted Hog, and sorry, wax is falling everywhere. I talked about this one before, but I finally finished it. This one was a bakery bag in perfect pumpkin pie in like the pig-shaped hearts. And let me tell you guys, this one consistently, every time I melted it, was a good throw. Nice and strong, really nice pumpkin pie scent. I would say a little bit like a spicier pumpkin pie, maybe a little bit like buttery kind of scent, maybe from like the crust, I'm not exactly sure. But this is one of the few scents I've had people comment on in my house. So one time I was melting this, and somebody came and knocked on the door, and they commented that the house smelled good. And then I melted the last tart of this on Halloween while the trick-or-treaters were coming in the entryway in my Glade warmer. And I've had some trick-or-treaters, like as soon as my door opened, they said it smelled like Christmas because of the pumpkin pie. So this one consistently is good. If you guys are looking for a strong pumpkin pie scent, I would check out this one from the Spotted Hog. It was excellent every time. So I thoroughly enjoyed melting through that bakery bag, and it's like about a year old now that I was melting the last part of it, and it never like got weaker. It was still always really good. Okay, the next one here is from 30th Street Crafts, and this one was a little sample, like 1 ounce scent shot cup in frozen. I do not have the scent description for this one, but when I smelled it, I thought it was kind of like a laundry scent or maybe like a linen scent, but with a twist. It's definitely crisp and fresh. And I don't know, it does kind of smell like icy frozen somehow. It's just really clean. It's very, very nice. It's like a good, like, fresh, like, I don't know, clean laundry sort of scent that I would put on maybe on a weekend. So I put this one in the Glade Warmer in the bathroom, and it did pretty darn well. It was a high to a good throw. I never expect much when I melt, like, less than an ounce of wax. I'm always like, I don't know if it's going to throw that well. This one did pretty damn good. So really enjoyed this one. High to a good throw and a really nice scent. One of my favorites of the week. Okay, this next one here is from Tiffany Candles, and this one was a single scent shot in Peach Cobbler. And the scent description is baked pie crust with maple and fresh peaches. And you can see this one is also coming up on about a year old by the time that I melted it. So when I melted it, I put it in the 24-watt hot plate in my kitchen, and it was like a low throw. I really couldn't get much out of it at all unless I was like very, very, very close to the warmer. But it might have something to do with the age of the wax. So I would still give this one another go. I will say on cold, it is a really nice scent. You can actually get like the maple scent out of there as well as like the fresh peaches. It is a really good scent, but I would definitely want like a little bit of a higher throw out of that one. This next one here is from Two Timing Tart. Throwing it all around. This one here is an Apricot Freesia. This is like soft white florals with apricot. The apricot is the standout scent in here. It's very apricot dominant. That's mostly all I smelled out of this one. I put this one in the Glade Warmer in the bedroom, and it did real well. It was a high throw overall. One thing I like about this apricot scent is that, I may have said this before, apricot scents to me oftentimes come off as like buttery and kind of strange. This one is more like the actual fresh apricot scent, like an actual fruit scent, so I really do like that scent. This next one here from Two Timing Tart is in Buttercup, and where the heck is my scent description? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we'll do this one first. So this one is in Buttercup, which is a sweet tea scent with jasmine and vanilla perfume. And this time I melted it and I got a medium to a high throw out of it. I thought maybe there was honey in here. I was way off. There's not, but I was definitely getting some kind of like thick sweet scent out of this one. Yeah, so now that I know there's jasmine and sweet tea in here, yeah, there is a tea scent in here. You know what, Two Timing Tart, I can never like figure out what is in her stuff. It's always very complicated. But it is a really pretty scent, so a high throw. It performed decently, but it was never like super overpowering. Melted it both times in the Glade, once in the bedroom, once in the bathroom. So this one, I thoroughly enjoyed. That one was pretty darn good. Okay, this next one here from Two Timing Tart is Blue Teacakes, and this is like a bakery bag of scallops that I'm still working on here. So I melted 2 scallops at a time, 2 times this week. Once in the 24-watt hot plate in the bedroom, and then once in the Glade Warmer in the bathroom. So when I melted this in the bedroom, in my 24-watt hot plate, it was like a low to a medium throw. I was having a harder time smelling it. But when I melted it in the Glade in the bathroom, it did much better. It was more like a medium to a high throw. So I'm going to call this one like a medium overall. I really love this scent. I love the tea cakes in here. I've been kind of obsessed with tea cakes. You know, you can get, it's kind of like that Starlit Candles one. You can get like the tea scent, very strong, and like some kind of lemon scent. And then mixed with the blue sugar, it's just really, really nice. It's just a really gorgeous scent. I absolutely love it. I'm going to continue to melt this one and see if I can maybe get at least like a high throw out of it. But yeah, so far the scent is really good, and it's a medium throw. Okay, this next one here from Two Timing Tart. Now, I can't exactly read that top one. I think it's Ming Fern, Lavender, and Dusty Mexican Morning. I have no idea what Ming Fern smells like or Dusty Mexican Morning. But this is like definitely a really interesting scent. When I melted it, I thought it was like a clean green scent with a little bit of the lavender. And the lavender, I can't really tell if it's like floral or not floral. I can't really tell if it's sweet or herbal, but it's just an interesting scent. And I melted this in the Glade in the bedroom, and it had a medium to a high throw. And now, if she ever offered this again, I would get it, because I'm kind of intrigued by the blend, because it's just kind of different. But yeah, that one was a decent performer from Two Timing Tart, and I did enjoy that scent quite a bit. This next one here from Two Timing Tart is Pink Guava, and I melted this one in the bedroom in the Glade Warmer. This one had a high to a good throw, did real well. It was like nice and bright, clean and fruity. It's just like one of those scents you just like walk in your room and you're just in a good mood, because it's just like so cheerful and nice and just, you know, crisp. So Pink Guava. So I really like that one from Two Timing Tart. That one was one of my favorites of the week. Coming up to Victoria's Designer Creations. This one was Passionate Kisses. It was like a big set of lips. This is a Victoria's Secret dupe. I melted this one before. The first time I melted it, I got like a low throw. So I melted this one again, and it had like a high throw. It was pretty darn strong. As soon as I walked in the room, I could smell it. To me, it kind of had like a clean feminine linen type of scent. Like it wasn't laundry, but it kind of just seemed to be like in that family. So I was interested to find out what the scent description was for Passionate Kisses. I think I found it on the internet. Cherry, vanilla, cinnamon, raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, coconut milk, rose, violet, amber, and musk. No linen scent, no laundry scent in there whatsoever. But I swear it smelled just like really clean and fresh. I don't know. It's a really nice scent, and I was so happy that I got a high throw out of it that time. I could smell that one like real easily in my Glade. It just did really well, so I really did enjoy that one. This next one here is from Vintage Chic Scents, and this one was a 3-pack of the flowers in Bomb Pop Martini. This is blue raspberry cherry slush with a touch of lemon lime fizz, but the lemon lime fizz to me is always like the strongest note. It's very effervescent. I really like this one. So I melted this one, and this time around I got like a medium throw out of it. Sorry, my throat is just going. The first time I melted it, I got like a high to a good throw. This time, for just whatever reason, it was more of a medium throw. I put 2 flower tarts in the 24-watt hot plate and then 1 in the Glade. And it was like, unless I was cutting kind of closer to the warmer, I was really having a harder time smelling it. But it is like a really, really nice fizzy scent. This next one here from Vintage Chic Scents. This one is a scent shot in Cape Cod. And this one is Salty Sea Spray, Driftwood, and Water Lily. I really like the scent, and historically this one has done pretty well for me. However, this time I melted it, once again, it was like a medium throw when I melted it in my bedroom. I did melt it before I went to sleep, and I don't remember smelling anything before I went to bed. And then it was in the Glade warmer, and when I woke up in the morning, I definitely couldn't smell anything at all. So it's not one of those ones that, at least for me this time, like threw for 8 hours. But I'm going to call this one a medium throw this time around. But it is a really gorgeous scent. As you can get like that floral from the water lily, you can get like that woodsy deep note from the driftwood, and that thickness from the Salty Sea Spray. So it is a really nice scent, and I do have more of this one. I do like that one from Vintage Chic Scents. This next one from Vintage Chic Scents is a blossom bag, and it is the first blossom bag I have actually finished in Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. And this one I am pretty sure is a Blonde Moment, because if you look at the scent description, she says it's champagne, raspberry, vanilla bean Noel, and Twinkies. Blonde Moment is some kind of raspberry champagne scent. So I'm pretty sure it's just Blonde Moment, vanilla bean Noel, and Twinkies, but Blonde Moment is such a strong scent. In any blend that I've had it with, it just overtakes it. So this one to me just smelled like almost like straight up Blonde Moment, but every time I melted it, it was strong. Good throw every single time. If you guys like Blonde Moment, get this one. It's really good, and yeah, I can't really smell the vanilla bean Noel and the Twinkies. I don't know why Blonde Moment is just so darn strong, but it just is. It just really beats up every fragrance oil that it blends with for some reason. Now this last one here from Vintage Chic Scents, this is one of my all-time favorite scents from her in Surfer Girl. This one is key lime, coconut cream pie, graham cracker crust, and pink sugar. About like 2 months ago, I had melted the 2 tarts of this, and for some reason, it was just turning my stomach. I don't know what was going on. It was like pink sugar for some reason, like for a period of about a week. Just was like not making me feel good. So I kind of started melting it and I dumped it. So I had 1 tart hanging around for a really long time. I finally melted the last tart this last week in my entryway in my Glade warmer, and it did pretty darn well. I could smell it in the loft area. It was nice and strong from a single flower tart. I would call it like a high to a good throw. The time I had melted the other 2 flower tarts, I don't remember how it did, but yeah, I absolutely love this scent. I think that pink sugar, whatever was going on with me, is gone now, so now I can melt my pink sugar again without being weird about it. Okay, this next one here is from Yankee Candle. This one is in Ocean Star. This one is in one of those like jar wax melts that are supposed to just like push out of your dish after it cools for about like, you know, 6 hours or something like that. I put this in the Glade in the bathroom, and it was a high to a good throw. It was nice and strong. I really enjoyed this one. Smells like clean air and kind of salty, but it's not like that really thick salt scent. It's kind of like a lighter salty scent. Really enjoyable, and I could also smell floral in here, I thought. Now what this is Peaceful, sun-kissed water laced with aloe, citrus, and lotus blossom. So there you go. It's peaceful sun-kissed water, by the way. Not just water. It's peaceful and sun-kissed water. Remember that. But this one is a really, really good scent and a really good performer, Ocean Star. So I would absolutely get that one again. This next one here from Yankee Candle is Splash of Rain. This is supposed to be the scent of delicate flowers after a gentle spring shower. Once again, it's the smell of them after a gentle spring shower, not a light one and not a heavy shower, gentle. And this one, for some reason, I put it in the Glade warmer in my bathroom, and it was about a medium throw. I melted it overnight, and I could still smell it in the morning, But in the morning, for some reason, it kind of took on like a kind of like earthy campfire scent, which I don't smell at all in here. So I don't know, maybe my burner was just, maybe my warmer was just smelling weird or something like that. But it is like a really nice scent. So I do like that one medium throw. This next one here from Yankee Candle is in White Gardenia. I've melted this one before. The first time I melted it, I really didn't get much throw, so I didn't know what to expect. I put it in the Glade in the bathroom, and it was like a medium to a high throw. I could smell it when I walked into the bathroom. But for some reason, like, Gardenia scents normally just blow me out of the water. This one just, like, as far as throw, never was as strong as a lot of the other Gardenia scents I've melted. But it does smell, like, nice. It is a nice, like, just a really nice floral scent. So I do really like that one. But, yeah, this one was, like, a medium to a high throw that one time. The last one here from Yankee Candle is Pink Sands. And I've melted this one now, like, 4 or 5 times from Yankee Candle in their tart form. This one is like bright citrus, sweet floral, spicy vanilla. Most people here have probably smelled Pink Sands. And this one, at this time, I got like a low to a medium throw out of it. I was having a hard time smelling it. I think every time I've melted this, the throw has been like disappointing to me. So I don't know, for those of you out there that have melted Pink Sands from Yankee Candle, are you getting a better throw out of this one? Or is this one just one of those ones that's just like a really awesome scent, but just like a low thrower? And maybe that's just the way it is with Pink Sands. But anyways, you guys, that is it. That is the whole Scents of Days Gone By. I don't know what is wrong with my throat. I'm having a really hard time talking. I feel like my throat's about to give out. My husband will probably be happy if my throat gives out and I can't talk for a while. Then I can't be bothering him for a couple hours. But I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.